Hey, you guys! It's your favorite little keto goofball Diamond, and today marks 5 years, 340 days of my ketogenic journey. Boy, that 365 is edging up quick. For anybody who's new here, I've used keto to lose 155 pounds. Over the last little while, I found 30 of it. But I still got rid of 29 medically diagnosed diseases, and it ain't half bad. So we're going to talk about my last several days and jump right in because, YouTube. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, ring that bell, everything you ain't done yet that makes me happy and helps the channel grow. If you will, kindly. I'd appreciate it. So, let's talk about finding that 30 pounds. Sometimes you put on things that you ain't worn quite a while that fit, and then they don't fit, or they don't fit good. And it's kind of an interesting thing. So, a few years back, when me and my husband went to Gatlinburg, I don't even know if it was a few years back. Doesn't seem like it was that long ago, but we went to Gatlinburg. He bought me a belt. It was extremely expensive. They put 3 holes in it. And I told the fella, I'd lost some weight. So he put one a little bit further in. And he said, in case you want to wear it a little further down or something, I'll put it a little further over. So, like this, well, I don't know, about like this between, and then a hole in the center. Kind of, I can't really show you. But anyway, 3 holes. And I could comfortably wear it on the smallest space without a problem. Now I'm on the last space. It's been a hot minute since I've worn it. Today I decided to wear my 357 instead of the 380. The 357 requires a belt, and because it's a big one. Anyway, it's like if I gain another 3 pounds, this belt is not going to fit anymore, ever. Now I had a bigger belt, but that's not something you want to go for, not at all. And of course, can't help but notice all the pants I used to wear are really tight. And 30 pounds is a huge difference. Huge. So it's kind of this battle. So I've also been kind of scared to get on the scale a little bit because, like I was telling you in the last video, for one, I haven't had a whole lot of time, but there was a lot of swelling, there was a lot of different things. I've been doing dirty keto, so not exactly pure keto. So I was a little scared. I was like, ugh. I got on it this morning, and I can show you the weigh-in. Well, if I pop it in, you just take my word for it, because I ain't changing that. I was staying between 183 and 185. I'm 184 on the dot. So I was scared to get on the scale a little bit, little hesitant, but it was okay. I was scared, but I was also hoping it would be great. Isn't that great? But it wasn't bad. So, and what's crazy is, it feels like the more you sweat, you're going to lose water weight, obviously, because you're sweating. And sweating, perspiration, aspiration, and urination, that's usually how you melt off body fat, or how it leaves the body, anyway. And, I was thinking with all the sweating I'm doing, and the fact that I'm doing keto, dirty keto, but keto, that there was a chance. Now, I knew, of course, like a couple times I've been quite, the hell was that thing? I don't even know if it got close to me. I knew there was a chance, that it could be up, but I was kind of hoping it would be a drop. No, but not up. I've ate a lot of salads lately, just like regular old salads. So I'm actually a little worried that that I was starting to eat too little protein because my heart is being weird. Now, it could be multiple things. It could be stress. Could be the heat. I guess you shed. I mean, I don't know if we shed like dogs, but I shed anyway. My hair falls out. I mean, it's everywhere. And generally, I can't tell when it's falling out. It'll just be on everything, You get these little white, long, blonde strands everywhere, like cobwebs. But I've noticed it more, and it also could be my shampoo and conditioner. Because I've noticed since I started using that, it feels like my hair, I can just do like this and pieces will come out. And that's generally not how it works for me. So, I mean, it could be multiple things, but it could also be a lack of protein. So I'm upping my protein in my salads. I added chicken to my salad today, like chicken breast. So it could be that. So just to be sure, added a little extra protein. And I get this question a lot. For one, my hair is just thin and blonde anyway. Okay, it's just I've got really fine, thin hair. So you might see my scalp on occasion because it's just thin. But about a year into keto, I had significant hair loss. Not because I was doing keto, not simply because I was losing weight, because I wasn't eating enough protein. If you're having hair loss issues from weight loss, two things you can do that are very, very easy. Well, three really, but two that are very, very easy. Up your protein, add zinc. Two very, very simple things. But sometimes you don't really notice the hair loss until you notice the hair loss. And then it's a lot. So if you're starting keto or any weight loss journey, just go ahead and make sure your protein's good. Go ahead and make sure your zinc levels are good. And you should be okay. The other thing is collagen and stuff like that. But zinc and protein generally are going to take care of it. I did take zinc today too. I took a lot of things today. A lot, to be honest with you. My husband's having a really, really bad headache. As much as we've been sweating lately, and I mean, we're outside, for hours and hours. It's hot. And during the peak heat of the day, that's usually when we're packing up. So he will be like pouring sweat. I'm hot, I'm sweaty, I'm sticky, but he's like soaked. His whole shirt is soaked. His hat is soaked. He's soaked. And I was like, you're having a bad migraine. Would you like some magnesium and potassium? And he said, yes, please. Or he said, do you think I need it? And I was like, a lot of people might not realize if you're sweating a lot, if you're peeing a lot, I don't know if you're breathing a lot. I mean, that's one way, I guess, but sweating and peeing a lot, you really need magnesium and potassium. You also need to up your salt intake because you're losing all your electrolytes. Stuff like Powerade, Gatorade, even the zero sugar stuff has very little amounts in it. It might help some, but if you're working out hardcore, you're out in the sun all day, you're just hot all the time and sweating, you really need to add magnesium and potassium. You can get with your doctor and you can talk to them, but yeah, especially if you're having cramps and migraines and stuff like that, or pain, because magnesium actually takes care of a lot of pains, to be honest. But if you're new to it, magnesium, potassium, sodium, look into it, see how much you think you need to take. These booms keep happening all around me. A while ago I was like, why are they wasting so much damn ammo? And then I realized it's July 3rd and some people are just celebrating tonight. They've been doing it for like 4 days. The neighbors were doing it the other night at midnight. I had to be up at like 3 a.m. That was irritating. But it's what it is. So, honestly, I feel like I've done fine lately as far as keto goes, which is, it's been a hot minute since I got straightened out. So, now, it's been a hot minute since I had been straightened out. So, I mean, I think over the last week or so, I've been pretty strong, dirty keto, but keto nonetheless. Got to get back to clean keto more. The salads, that should be pretty clean keto. But there have been, little things like Quest bars and stuff. And again, those very seldomly really work. I've had some keto bread, which that was several days ago. Didn't like it. One of y'all said it's rubbery. Rubbery, kind of. You can bite into the bread. Think you've bitten it in two enough to pull back, and the bread's still kind of, it's like cheese on one of those pizzas. I can't even explain it properly. Is that Nature's Own keto bread? That's just not good stuff. It really isn't. Oh, okay, so I'm super tired. I'm not gonna lie. I'm tired. We got up really early this morning. We went to a different flea market. We're trying to find one for pretty much every day of the week. Trying to get some bills caught up, get some things straightened out. And hubby, he applied for another job today, so hopefully something will happen. Not real sure what's going on with it yet, but again, the reselling thing, it would be nice if that could be, everything, the lead up to goals and dreams. but we are still looking for real things, something that is tangible for the time being, very least until we can get this really going. And plus, there are a lot of pitfalls to reselling, a lot. And this is not a reselling video. In fact, I'm going to do a whole video on pitfalls of reselling that I've seen so far, because I'm sure there's many more that I don't know about. But things I've seen so far that are real pitfalls, yeah, that's going to come up. But one of them is extreme temperatures. Again, I know some of you folks down further south, out in Texas and different places, it's hotter there, but hot's hot, damn it. And being outside so much, we saw, I'll tell you about that in a minute. But like, being that hot, that's not really a pitfall, it's a downside. One of the cool things is though, and I don't like my paycheck is good doing this, but yet anyway. But what I do like is that if it's a grassy area, you can do it barefoot. Nobody cares. You can wear your bang stick. Nobody cares because they all got their bang sticks too. In which, I got to tell you, a flea market would be the worst possible place for somebody to really act a fool. Because it's everywhere. Everybody, I had mine too, but it's just, there is a lot of freedom to it. A lot. There is one thing that don't make no damn sense to me though. Why we have to get up so damn early? We got our jobs. Why the hell do we do it on purpose? It's like, well, I ain't got no job and I can sleep in, but hell with it. Let's get up at 2 a.m. and go do this. But you kind of have to, or you ain't going to get a decent spot. But, if we all band together and say 9 a.m., we'll get there around 9. It'll be fine. Don't make no sense, y'all. All right, so I got to tell y'all. We heard and then seen a horrible accident. And I'm still wondering if everybody's... I don't think everybody's okay. So we was packing up, and there was a main road right outside from where we was packing up, and you just heard the most sickening, crushing sound. And I didn't really hear brakes much. I know that it was like a momentary brake thing, but then there's I can't even explain it. It was just like a squish, a metal squish. So a truck came up behind two other vehicles and basically hit both of them, but I guess just didn't stop in time, didn't see it in time. And one of the cars, or I think it was a van, smashed into like the side of a cliff. Not down, but just in. And the horn was blaring until somebody went over there, and I assume they moved the person back away from the horn, but I really don't know. But it was sickening. And like I said, we were getting ready to leave. And as we were trying to get out of there, there were so many ambulances, first responders, EMTs, cops. I'm praying everybody's all right, but I don't think they are, to be honest. They is a mosquito. Oh, I was getting tore ass up there too. So far at most of the places we go to, I don't never see no mosquitoes. I got stung the other day though. I got stung on Sunday. I know. In the soft, squishy part. It got me right here, the little son of a bitch. Why right there? First of all, it's sensitive regardless. But then again, and then I got all this squishy stuff. You know how hard it is to get a stinger out of something that moves? I mean, you can't hardly get a hold of it, and it just... Why right there? Yeah, you could have got me on that. I actually got stung on the ass cheek, but it wasn't. I sit on him. That poor little honeybee. I ain't mean to, but he stung me when I sit on him. That was a long time ago. Anyway, it's just, this place I was getting tore ass up by mosquitoes. In most places I don't see none, so I assume it's close to a river or something, a swampy area or something. It's like our yard. If I go out there, I get tore ass up, but we're right beside the Yadkin. And I don't know, I know the Yadkin runs up through there too. It's a really long river here in North Carolina, but I loved that place. I loved it. The people up there are awesome. They're sweet. They're fun. It's not overpriced. Even like the food places aren't overpriced. And it was a really nice place today that we went to today. I'm gonna put that on the reselling video. I just want y'all to know I really had a good time and enjoyed it today. It's a little hot, but other than that, you know, it's just I can't get that sound out of my head. It's just a very particular sound. All right, y'all. So we're gonna get up. I guess at 3 o'clock in the morning. It's probably about 10 o'clock at night. I ain't been home too long. Went and got some groceries and everything. I actually ran quite a few errands. I had to go deal with my car payment. I had to go box up and mail out 9 packages for eBay, or for the folks that come to my eBay. I love that. That's so awesome. 9 packages. Corey had to help me carry them all in because it was just so many. But I like that. I thought that was good. Now I ain't getting rich from it, don't get me wrong. 9 packages sound good, but most of them was 10, 15, something. I think I showed them in yesterday's video. I did get some of that Sarah Coventry jewelry posted. If you don't watch my reselling videos, in which that one was super long, so I don't blame you for not watching it. But if you don't watch it, on Saturday, an elderly man walks up to me and he hands me a Tweety bird, a stuffed animal with little tags on it. And I was like, oh, that's cute. And he's like, oh, it's yours. I've seen you up here a lot. I'd like you to have it. I was like, oh, thank you. You know, I assume for resale. So we put it out there. It sold for like $3. Free $3, right? But he also pulled out a handful of jewelry, a large handful. It was 9 big pieces of jewelry from Sarah Coventry, or signed by Sarah. It's a jewelry maker that was in business from like 1949 to 84. And it was his wife's who had passed away, and he wanted me to have it to, you know, sell or whatever. And he needed, you know, some quick money. He only asked for $1 a piece. Turns out there was 9 items, gave him 10. They are so pretty. At least the eBay link is below. If you want to at least see them, just hop over there. I've got I think I posted 5 pieces of it today. There's a necklace and bracelet set. I'm not sure I'm even going to post. Or I'll post it, but a little more expensive. That way people won't buy it. Or might not. Or I get to have it for, well, you know what? I don't know. I'm just going to put it on the price it's supposed to be worth. But it's really, really pretty. And I don't got a damn place to wear that. I mean, I can pop it on the Wally World. It'd be fine. You know, one day I might just get all dressed up, like extreme dressed up, and put on some jewelry like that and just go to Walmart. Why not? Do your grocery shopping. I ain't wearing no high heels. Still going to be barefoot with flip-flops. I got to buy some flip-flops. Sorry. I'm tired. It's coming out as rambles. I don't need to be tired to ramble, but I'm rambling. So, yeah, I mean, pop over to the eBay page and just check out some of that stuff. It's really cool. It's beautiful pieces. I didn't get that little hummingbird or the bird of paradise posted yet, but that is so pretty. It's gorgeous. All right, now that I've got that all in my system, I'll probably do a resale video in the next day or so, but not right this minute. I'm tired and I gotta get this uploaded and I gotta get in the shower and I gotta get in bed so I can get up at 3 a.m. even though I ain't got no job and I don't need a damn sense. All right, y'all. 184, not where I want to be, but there I am. I hope you guys are all doing all right. Oh, wait a minute. What kind of shampoo do y'all use? I need to know if you use something that, especially if you got thin blonde hair, or thin hair rather, that gets really oily really fast. I don't even know how to, if your hair is like mine, what kind of shampoo do you use to not have issues? And less fallout, the better. I'm not sure it's a shampoo and conditioner, but I don't like what I got anyway. Alright. Much love, many prayers. Night, y'all.